Lions TV, this is a midweek roundup show. I've decided to do this today because there's been 3 or 4, maybe 5 little things that have been happening lately. Not really fully story worthy themselves, and I have posted them out on social media, but I thought if you haven't got social media, what better way to give you all the information at once than to talk just for a change and come on camera. And as I said, definitely worth giving you this information. It's not really, at Lions TV, I think we sort of pride ourselves on we create our own content. Yes, the club plays and gives us content, but we give our opinions and our views. And we're not afraid to do that. And I think that's what sets us apart from a lot of others. So this is more things that are happening or have happened in the club, and I'm just giving you the information, basically. So as I said, plenty to talk about. Let's start out with a result for the under-23s. So as you know, I like to get to a lot of under-23s games. I couldn't get there. They played the other night, and they was away to Hull City, shithole. And they lost the game by 3 goals to 1, but it was a very, very interesting game. I'll put the team sheet on the screen now. That's the team that started the match. A lot of exciting talent in there. Also, incidentally, for Hull, starting central midfield in an under-23s game was 34-year-old Tom Huddleston. So, I don't know what he's doing in the 23s. Maybe he's come back from fitness. Of course, if you don't know, you can have 3 players over the age of 23. And we went 1-0 up in the game. Junior Tienza was brought down. Penalty given. Sean O'Brien don't miss from 18 yards, 25, let alone 12. And he dispatches it and puts us 1-0 up in the game. After that, it stayed 1-0 for a very, very long time until the 75th minute, where Hull were given a penalty of their own. During the incident, Arthur Penny was sent off for Millwall, and Hull levelled it up from the spot, scoring past Joe Wright. 2 minutes later, they got their second and the third penalty of the game. And once again, it's been dispatched, and they're 2-1 up. After that, in injury time, they went on to score a third goal. So their second game of the season, the 23s. I was there last week when they got a last-minute winner, 1-0 at home against Crewe. But this time out, they've lost 3-1 on the road to Hull City. I'm not sure who's up next, but I'm sure it'll be next week. And if it's at Calmont Road, I'll do my best to get down there. Next up, let's talk about some players that used to be in that fold, the 23s, but they're now first teamers looking to go out on loan today. Richard Cowley, the guru, the legend on Twitter, South London Press, London News Online, refer to him whichever way you like. The outcome is the same. He has broken the news. It's not really breaking news though, is it? But sorry, he's gone with the story, should I say, that before the end of the transfer window on Tuesday, he expects Alex Mitchell and Tanto Isaac Alafe to be going out on loan to league clubs. As we know, Tanto was on loan last year at Sutton, but he's been injured since the start of the season, so I'm guessing he must be nearly fit, although I heard nothing from the club on that story. And Alex Mitchell, of course, signed a new long-term contract to the club. I put a Dendeli out yesterday for that one, and he came on to make his first competitive game off the bench against Cambridge on Tuesday night. So Richard Cowley has confirmed, which we all suspected, I definitely was, and I'm looking forward to getting those boys incorporated in our Lions on loan video that goes out every Monday. But they both will be going out on loan, potentially, probably, almost definitely, before Tuesday's transfer deadline. Next up is the Carabao Cup third round draw. Last night it was ball number 14 in the draw. If you didn't know, it was regionalised for rounds 1 and 2. In round 1, we played Pompey and, of course, won by 2 goals to 1. And in round 2, as we know, on Tuesday, we beat League 1 opposition again in Cambridge, coming from behind and winning the game by 3 goals to 1. So, as I said, the first 2 rounds were regionalised, but the third round meant it could go nationwide. You could get anyone. The draw was last night after Arsenal's 6-0 drubbing away against West Brom at the Hawthorns, who is incidentally our next away league game after the international break. And we was ball number 14. As I said, we drew Leicester City at home. We've been here before, haven't we? We drew Leicester City at home in the 4th round of the FA Cup in 2017, where Lee Gregory come off the bench to play right back and set Sean Cummings up for a winner, despite us being down to 10 men. Jake Cooper sent off in that game. So a mixed one there. I can't believe we keep getting drawn at home. We constantly get drawn at home in cup matches. Anyone would think that the FA and the police don't want us to travel to away matches. But yeah, another home draw. For me, a good draw against the top side in the Premier League. If you see a few people mainly saying, we never get shit draws. We never get good draws. Could have been worse. Could have got Burnley away or something like that. So Leicester at home in the cup. It will be midweek, and I can't wait for that one. I just mentioned then the international break. Millwall have 3 players off on international duty following the conclusion of our game against Blackpool at the Den on Saturday. And I thought, I know two, who's the third? And I tried to test myself and think if I could guess the name before I checked online. I'm a weirdo, I like to play little games like that with myself. So obviously, the first two are Daniel Ballard and George Saville. Shout out to those boys for making the Northern Ireland squad for World Cup qualifiers against Lithuania and Estonia, respectively. Who was the third one? I couldn't think. I had to look up in the end. It's only John Daddy Bud fucking Vartson, isn't it? The Daddy will be off. He's been selected in Iceland's provisional squad for many games, including one against Germany. Good luck with that one, D.WARD. And finally, this is a little bit of Lions TV news / Millwall news as well, because other people are incorporated in it. For the third year in a row, we have made the final of the Football Content Awards. Of course, we won it 2 years in a row. Last year, well, we got silver last year. We won an award, got a trophy. Year before, we won the Judges Award up there at the Etihad Stadium. So, entered twice, won twice. Walked away with silverware twice. We're going for a hat-trick. We've reached the final for the Best Club Content Creator Football League. Now, I've put the link in the description below. If you could click on that and please vote for us, I'd very much appreciate it. You can also vote by Twitter. You can vote by Instagram as well. Bang, there's our Instagram if you want to follow us on there and vote. So yeah, this is a big deal to get recognised for the third year in a row, and I'll be absolutely buzzing if we can get the match ball. Also, Jed Wallace is up for Best Footballer. Millwall Football Club are up for Best Football Club. Lions Food Hub are up for Best Charitable Cause. And Actung Millwall, my own mate, the legend Nick Hart, are up for Best Podcast. So, if you click on the link, you can vote for all categories all at once. So, I'd really appreciate it if you can help me out. And of course, if you can help the rest of them out as well. And as I said, the link's in the description below. So that's your lot for this Roundup show. I hope you have enjoyed it. I'm holding back the score predictions. The score predictions will be out tomorrow. And then on Saturday, we'll be live streaming direct from the Den, the only fan channel, to my knowledge, in the country that will give you live match day commentary as it happens against Blackpool. 3 points needed. I'll see you there if you're going. Please subscribe to Lions TV. Come on, you Lions.